YouTube. Welcome to another episode of my hip hop review request sessions. Shout out to Ruthless Family. The guy actually requested me to do this album right here. Eazy E's second official studio album and his final one to date. His final one, as I should say, released in 1995 on Ruthless Records. Singles came out with are The Muthaphukkin Real and Just to Let You Know. By now you guys should know who Eazy E is. I reviewed the N.W.A. Straight Outta Compton and the Niggas for Life album I think it was about last month. I reviewed those albums. Wait, actually 2 months ago I reviewed those albums, yeah. But in case you guys don't know, you know, he remember N.W.A. on Ruthless Records. I talked about his Eazy Does It album. I said that was an okay album. Wasn't really a big fan of that album like that. I talked about, you know, the breakup with N.W.A. Wait, did I talk about that? Yeah, I talked about that in the Niggas for Life review. And, you know, they broke up because, you know, Dr. Dre, he finally caught on to like the money issues that was going on between Eazy E and Yella. So he broke up, they broke up, and also that year, 1991, he actually accepted like an invitation for George W. Bush, the first George W. Bush, George W. Bush, the first, and it was actually something about the Gulf War, and you know a lot of people were kind of like surprised though, because this is like Eazy E, you know, godfather of gangster rap by many people. And they were kind of like Eazy E having dinner with the president. It was kind of like suspect. Then fast forward to 1992. He came out with the EP 5150 Home for the Sick. It was like a 5-song EP. And that EP was okay. It wasn't really anything like groundbreaking on that EP. Although it did have some dope cuts though. And also that same year, 1992, you know, Dr. Dre was from Death Row Records. He just dropped The Chronic, and he was like him and like Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound were throwing like a lot of shots between Eazy and Ruthless Records, and not a lot of people might know this though, but if you hear Real Motherfucking G's, Eazy E had this line that says, "Well, Dre Day only made Eazy's payday." I don't really know the whole story between this, but it's like Eazy E was getting money from like anything like Dr. Dre had business deals with, cause it was like I think a contract that he signed. I don't know the whole story, but in case you guys know about that, post a link, post like a comment section though. And fast forward to 1993, he released his EP is on Dr. Dre, 187 Killer, and in my opinion that EP was very, very good in my opinion. Probably my favorite project Eazy has ever done. And it's kind of crazy because he kind of has a more disappointing stuff like as satisfying ones in my opinion, but it's not all too bad though. Yeah, and so that song, that EP contains like a majority distance between Death Row Records, you know. And fast forward to 1994, he discovered Bone Thugs and Harmony, and he put them on, you know. They dropped the Creeping on a Come Up album, EP as I should say, which is an EP I need to get my hands on. I already have the E1999 Eternal album, which I'll do a review on that one day. What else? And he was actually working on this album, Straight Out of the Motherfucking Streetz of Compton, when he originally wanted to be like a double album. And he was looking to collaborate with like a lot of people like Cool G Rap, Guns N' Roses, Biggie, Tupac, but you know, it never really came to fruition though. And so, as he was working on this album, you know, in 1995, I think he finished like around early 1995. You know, he had trouble breathing, like due to his, I think it was due to his asthma. But then it was revealed that he had full-blown AIDS though, and you know, he died of AIDS a couple days later. So, kind of sad though. And DJ Yella actually finished this album for him, which is right here. That's just my Facebook message. Okay, I talked about producers include DJ Yella, Naughty by Nature, which is KG. He produced I think a song or two on this album. Bobby Bobcat Irvin, I think I mentioned him in the when I reviewed Real Brothers by BG Knockout and Dresta. Julio G, Roger Troutman, excuse me. Yes, that Roger Troutman, Zappin' Roger, you know, I Wanna Be Your Man, Roger Troutman, and Tony G. Features on this album include BG Knockout and Dresta. Very dope hip hop duo right there. Silky Fine, a female rapper, down with Ruthless Records. GTA, MC Ren, Manajatwa. I don't know who that is, to be honest. And Roger Troutman and DJ Yella. Alright. So basically, like, it's just a typical like West Coast. It's the typical West Coast vibe, you know. Like some of the songs are very, very, very dark in general, and excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, and yeah, it has that typical West Coast vibe to him. And so, yeah, I'm gonna get right down to the songs. Track number 1, First Power. Pretty dope intro. You know, it kinda like sets the whole tone of the album. Basically what I got for the intro is like Lucifer, the devil, is really trying to tempt Eazy to like worship him. But he's not. It's not working and stuff like that. Oh, I forgot to mention. This album's original name was supposed to be called Temporary Insanity. I just thought I'd throw that out there, but he just changed the Streetz of Muthaphukkin Streetz Compton. Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that out there. Track number 2, Old School Shit, featuring BG Knockout, Dresta, and Silky Fine. That song is actually like a diss record to Dog Pound, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and Tweety Bird Loke. Tweety Bird Loke, he was actually, I think he was actually down with Eazy at one point. And I think, I don't really know why they started beefing, to be honest with you. I might look that up, might add like an annotation about that. But anyway, very dope ass song. In my opinion, Dresta, he stole the show with that song. He stole the show with that. That's an MC I feel like does not get the credit he deserves. Yeah, pretty good song. Track number 3, Sorry Louie, featuring GTA. Oh yes, another dark ass song. I love that beat to that. I love that beat to that song. Very good, very cool ass song. Track number 4, Just to Let You Know. Another song that he kind of went after Snoop Dogg with that, with some lines though. Another cool ass song. Track number 5, Sippin' on a 40, featuring BG Knockout and Dresta. That song was alright, you know, self-explanatory, like a laid-back kind of song. Track number 6, Nuts on Your Chin. Can't stand that song. Track number 7, The Motherfucking Real, featuring MC Ren. Hands down my favorite song off the album. Basically, talking about, you know, motherfucking real, like kind of like rap talking about the streets, you know. I believe according to DJ Yella, this is actually the last song he actually finished for the album before his death, because I think he finished this around late 1994. So yeah, very good song. I love that beat. I love like Eazy's lines like, when I die, you niggas bury me, but shit, my shit reads Eazy Muthaphukkin E. Classic line right there. Very dope ass song. Track number 8, licking, sucking, and fucking. You know, just a sex song about him. It's just him fucking a girl. Nothing to it. Track number 9, Hit the Hooker. Pretty dope song. It kind of like reminiscent of like something you would hear on N.W.A's Niggas for Life album. KG actually produced that joint from Naughty by Nature. Very dope producer. I gotta review some Naughty by Nature's albums probably later on this year. Track number 11, Creep and Crawl. Very dark ass song. Kind of like has that nighttime neighborhood vibe kind of vibe to it. Track number 12, What Would You Do, featuring Dirty Red. Yeah, this is another diss song aimed at the Death Row family. This song in particular, the 1 year prior to this, the Dog Pound, I think I mentioned this like I think about a month ago when I did the Dog Pound review, and almost a month ago, by the way. And the Dog Pound, they dropped this song called "What Would You Do," which was went after the whole Ruthless family, and that was actually on the, if I'm not mistaken, it was actually on the Murder Was the Case soundtrack. Dope ass soundtrack, by the way. And yeah, so Eazy kind of made up his own version, and in my opinion, this is like the darkest song of this album. That beat, damn, that beat is sick as fuck. That's another thing too, the production on this album was just so dark. It had like a hardcore kind of feel to it though. Very good ass song. One of my favorite, probably my second favorite off the album. Track number 13, Gangsta Beat for the Street, featuring BG Knockout, Dresta, and Manya Jatwa. Pretty alright song. I wasn't really too crazy about that song in the first place. And last song, Eternal E, featuring Roger Troutman and DJ Yella. Yeah, that was actually a pretty good song. I love the beat to it. It actually kind of like, it's just basically like, you know, DJ Yella kind of finished the track for Eazy. It kind of features like him doing interviews and all that. Pretty dope song. Rest in peace to actually Roger Troutman. Very, very, very good. Very nice way to like end a career, a groundbreaking career. And that's it. Overall, this is a very good album right here. I'm not gonna front. When I first heard the album a couple years ago, I wasn't really feeling it like that. But like over the years, I started listening to it, and it's actually a pretty good album, you know. And it's kind of sad that you know, he died from AIDS, and he never really lived to really see the impact that he made. Like not only him, but N.W.A made on like a lot of people. And wow, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to see that N.W.A movie that's coming out next month. I definitely gotta see it. Just gotta get some shit situated. But yeah, very good album right here. And it's basically one of kind of like a slept on album in my opinion. I wish I should have gotten more recognition. And that's it. Stay tuned for more stuff. That was Eazy E, straight out the motherfucking streets of Compton. And I got 4 more requests left from people. And after that, I'm taking a break from requests. Like again, I'm sorry that excuse me. I'm sorry that I'm just now getting to these albums right now. But don't worry, I haven't forgot about all my other requests. I'm still gonna I might do another request session probably later on this year. But anyway, stay tuned for more stuff. Peace.